A lot of DVD to MP4 conversions look fine at first until you play them on a bigger screen. That's when you start noticing horizontal lines, blur, or stretched out footage. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you how to convert DVD to MP4 with the exact settings to get high quality results from any disc so your videos are ready to play on your computer or smartphone. No fluff, just results. To get results like this, you need a DVD ripper that doesn't just rely on one-click MP4 presets, but also gives you real control over the encoder. That's why I'm using WinX DVD Ripper Platinum for this tutorial. Before we start, make sure you have a DVD drive. If your computer doesn't have one, an external DVD drive for about $15 to $20 is more than enough. Insert the disc, launch the Ripper, and let's get started. From the main screen, click the DVD disc button. Load your disc, and WinX DVD Ripper Platinum will automatically analyze the DVD and choose the right title. It supports nearly any DVD, ISO image, and folder you throw at it. After that, an output profile window will pop up, where you'll see WinX supports over 350 plus formats, from HEVC to iPhone-specific profiles. Under General Profiles, select the first option, MP4 video. Quick tip, look at the quality slider bar at the right side of the target. I usually nudge it toward the right. It might take a tiny bit longer, but the visual clarity is worth the wait. Then click OK. Now, it's a good starting point, but for the optimal look, we need to click this gear icon on the top side and manually sync it with our optimal settings as below. Stick with H.264. It's the gold standard for compatibility. Bitrate, switch to manual and aim for a bitrate of 2500 to 3000 kbps. This is the sweet spot to prevent blocky pixels in dark scenes. Rule number 1, don't touch this. Keep it at same as source to ensure your audio stays perfectly in sync. Ensure Keep Original is checked in the aspect ratio. It guarantees the characters in the movie won't look stretched or distorted, no matter what we do next. WinX gives you great flexibility. For most DVDs, keeping it at original ensures you preserve every native pixel perfectly. But if you want a slightly more refined look for your modern displays, you can easily upscale it to 720p or higher. Right here, it does a great job of smoothing out the image. Moving down to audio, let's keep the sound as crisp as the video. Select AAC as your codec for the best compatibility. For the channel, choosing 2 is perfect for standard speakers or headphones. But if you have a home theater setup, go with 6 to enjoy that full 5.1 surround sound experience. Lastly, set the sample rate to 48,000 Hz and the bitrate to at least 256 or 320 kbps to ensure high fidelity audio. Once you are satisfied with this, I will click on Apply to All. Click Edit and open the Crop and Expand tool. This is how we get rid of those distracting black bars. You can choose a preset like 16:9, 4:3, or even 1:1, or select Crop Letterbox. But since I'll be watching this on my big screen TV, I'm selecting the 16:9 preset. This automatically trims those thick black bars, ensuring the movie fills your modern screen perfectly without any wasted space. By the way, if you have a subtitle file, you can also click Add Subtitles right here to burn them into the video. Plus, you have options to cut out specific scenes. Once everything looks good, click Done and this takes us back to the main interface for the final, most important step. On the main screen, look for de-interlacing and turn it on. It uses the YADF algorithm to kill those jagged horizontal lines forever. It's the most important click of the video. Also, make sure Intel and NVIDIA options under Hardware Acceleration are checked. This unlocks your computer's full power for much faster conversion. At the same time, tick the Use High Quality Engine box to ensure your final MP4 looks as sharp as possible. Once you're happy, feel free to rename your file and select your output folder. Now, hit the big blue Run button. Just sit tight, with our settings, it won't take long. Alright, it's done. Let's open it. I've muted the sound for copyright reasons, but as you can see, the playback is flawless, crisp, smooth, and no more horizontal lines. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.